start tonight with a live look outside. Look at how pretty it is. It's hot, it's humid, but we've got lots of sunshine. Here's the thing. That's going to change later tonight. We will see storms on radar. In fact, you can already see some dropping from the north and headed toward us. So Rob's tracking when this will hit and what we can expect. Are these severe storms, heavy rain? What are we looking at?
The good news is nothing has been severe at the moment. We did have a watch out earlier, but that's been trimmed back. These haven't really been as potent. That's good news. Let's hope it stays that way, but certainly going to produce some heavy rain and help to cool you down a little bit. We have seen the temperatures drop where these storms have moved through. This is what we're currently tracking. Let's get in a little bit closer and show you the heaviest of the rain right now that's moving through Carroll County, dropping to the south. This is going to be an impact here for Lebanon. We do have some lightning within this, along with some gusty winds. The winds have already been pretty breezy today, but they're only going to pick up. And you can see this little outflow boundary that's trying to push through. That'll pick up the winds ahead of this. Again, the rain is going to be pretty heavy at times. Again, nothing severe at the moment. There is a severe thunderstorm watch still in place for Benton County, but that's probably going to be trimmed back. And once that system moves through, a new pattern is going to arrive, and that will really change things up for the second half of the weekend. Look at the cool down into the north where the rain has moved through. It's still 90 for Indy. We expect those to continue dropping to the south, and once they push out of here by about midnight or so, things will really change for the second half of your weekend. So thunderstorms early, 68 for tonight. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine, lower humidity, but it comes with a catch. I'm going to talk about that catch, another issue that's going to return to our forecast coming up.
Rob, thank you. This Friday will mark 20 years since the murder of Blake and China Dickus in Franklin. Their case is still unsolved. Today, the community honored their lives in a remembrance service, and they vowed never to stop looking for answers. Our Ella Rhodes was there with family and friends.
Franklin does not look the same as it did 20 years ago. It will never feel the same either for Christina Smith. Nearly 100 people came out to remember her son Blake and his stepmom China.
It was a blessing. I can't believe, I really didn't think anybody was going to be here because it's been 20 years and it is something very difficult to do.
July 24th, 2006, someone stabbed Smith's 10-year-old son and his 26-year-old stepmom inside their home in the middle of the day. Still, no arrest in the case. Smith refuses to forget. God knows how I miss you. And so does the community. They release blue balloons in Blake's honor and butterflies to remember China.
And never give up hope. Never. And I will continue to do this every year. Hopefully, we would get justice so we don't have to.
Franklin police still asking for tips 2 decades later. They also attended the memorial.
There's no justice. I mean, it's a nightmare every day. I mean, you go to the store and how does she know she's not walking next to the person that murdered her son? Or if she goes to a movie theater, how does she know she's not sitting next to the person that killed her son?
20 years ago, Blake's classmates planted this tree in his memory when it was about this tall. Now, 20 years later, you can see just how much time has passed.
But family friends like John Wales remember Blake and China just as they were to this day.
It can happen to anybody, and it's unfortunate, and it's tragic, and we just don't want to see anyone else ever have to deal with this.
2 decades later, their murders are still unsolved, but not forgotten. In Franklin, Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
The Pike Township School District says someone vandalized the home of the school board president. So according to a police report, someone caused $800 worth of damage to a mailbox at Dr. Terry Webster's house. The board says hours earlier at a town hall meeting, people were voicing concern about hiring an assistant athletic director. No suspects or motive yet, but the board said in part, any acts of intimidation that threaten the safety of the board and their families will not be tolerated.